Is the housing market about to crash? Well, I've been hearing talk about this for quite a few years now, and let's talk about that for a few minutes. My name is Brad Brown. I'm a local realtor here on the beautiful central coast of California. And even if you didn't own a home at the time, you probably remember or heard about the housing crisis back in 2008. And this is what has impacted people, and this is why people are continuing to worry and wonder, will something like that ever happen again? Will 2024 be a repeat of 2008? Well, let's talk about that, and let me put your mind at rest a little bit here. According to Business Insider, they say many Americans do believe and are worried about the housing market crashing. However, experts in the fields who study housing market conditions overwhelmingly do not expect a crash anytime in 2024 or even beyond. And let me give you some facts and figures to see why they say, well, why do they say that? What makes them experts? How do they know that? Well, here's why. For the market to crash, there would have to be too many houses to sell, first of all, too much inventory, an explosion of houses. The data does not show that that's happening. Right now, there's actually an undersupply of inventory. If you look around, houses are being snatched up, and there are more buyers right now than there are sellers. That's what makes this a seller market. And yes, each individual area can vary, but here in California and here on the Central Coast, we are definitely in a seller's market. We have more buyers and less houses. People are putting their houses up, especially if it's priced right, especially if it comes in at a decent price and it's not overpriced, and especially lower priced houses are being snatched up right away. So we do not have an oversupply of houses. So compared to 2008, we actually have only about 1/3 of the housing inventory as we had then. So there's just not enough homes available to cause a drop in prices or a market crash. And for those that keep saying, well, we want to wait for prices to go down to buy a house, well, if you would have bought back in the first time that you said that, you would have so much equity in a home right now because they've not gone down and they don't appear to be going down anytime in the future. So when there is not enough inventory, there is no possibility of a crash, first and foremost. Second, we can look at foreclosures. Inventory can come from distressed properties, short sales, foreclosures. A big reason for the crash and the distress that happened in 2008 were a flood of foreclosures. But remember the reason why. Today, lending standards are much tighter, much stricter than they were back in 2008. Back in 2008, people would be able to get loans who could not possibly afford them. They were not qualified buyers, and that led to a flood of foreclosed homes and led to an influx of these homes on the market, and it led to the crash. That was a big portion of that. So now lending standards got tired. Even in 2020 and 2021, there was a moratorium on foreclosures, and there were forbearance programs, and it helped prevent a wave of foreclosures coming and prevented any possibility of any kind of crash. So what does that mean for you? Well, inventory levels aren't anywhere near what they used to be. Foreclosures are not at the level. There's just not enough supply. And chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, Lawrence Yun, says this. He says, we will not have a repeat of the 2008 to 2012 housing market crash. There are no risky subprime mortgages that could implode. There's no massive oversupply or overproduction of new construction as well, because new construction levels have also stayed level over the past 52 years and actually are underbuilt rather than overbuilt. So bottom line, the market doesn't have what needs to happen for a crash right now, which should set a lot of people's minds at ease. There's nothing to suggest that would change anytime soon. You have a good investment in your home. You have good equity, good value. I encourage you to keep that up. If you're looking to make a change, if you're looking to see how much your home is worth, let me know. I would love to do a free home valuation for you and let you know what you would get on the market right now, even just out of curiosity. Shoot me a message, shoot me a text. We'll be in touch. If you have any questions about the market, let me know. I hope you found this information helpful. I hope to produce more videos as well to just give you some information about the market. And until we see each other again, God bless you. Have a great day.